Hey, Facebook. Good morning. How are you? I really need a stabilizer for my phone. It's Tuesday. I'm in the desert, and apparently I've been riding around in a convertible. Or I just woke up. It's one or the other. I'm actually making coffee. So, it's Tuesday, and Arrow is back this week, and I'm gonna start promoting Turtles this weekend. Or before this weekend. I don't know. I don't know if that's a secret. When it comes to Arrow, I know stuff that I can say and stuff that I can't say. When it comes to Turtles, I actually haven't met the publicity team yet. I'm going to meet them on Friday, and we're going to have a long discussion about, I'm sure, a whole variety of things, including, but not limited to, things that I can say and things that I can't say. Because I've already been, let's call it lightly scolded, just because I posted about some details and apparently they weren't finalized, and what are you gonna do? So, Facebook, let's talk about Code 8. I mean, I'm gonna answer mostly questions because there's not gonna be a lot to say until 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern time. At that point, code8.com will transform from just a landing page to something entirely different. And I'm very excited for everyone to see it. I'm not even going to say what it is. All that I will say is that I'm involved, Robbie Amell is involved, our good friend Jeff Chan is directing, Sun Kang is in the thing that is happening, Aaron Abrams is in it, and we have some big plans for, sorry as I make my coffee here, we have some big plans for where it could go and how that would up my participation level, amongst other things. Oh my God, morning coffee. That didn't work at all. So I'm gonna answer a few questions, but again, code8.com, there should be a link attached to this, at least the Facebook page, and then at 9 a.m. You'll get a link to view some very cool content. All right, let me answer some questions. Chelsea Marakic is in London, Ontario, home of Western University. I've been there before. Matt Dudson says, "You and Supergirl, dude." I don't know what that means, Matt, but thank you very much. Robbie Amell just joined the chat, so I see him there. By the way, this is not a typical Tuesday morning for me. Normally I'm at the gym or already shooting or sleeping, but it just so happens that I've had some time off from Arrow that's coming back Wednesday at 7 Central on the CW and CTV in Canada, and Sky 1 in the UK, Channel 9 in Australia, although I don't know when specifically they air. Sean Atwood saying, "Hi Robbie, I think that it's ridiculous that I'm on a live chat that's my live chat and we're talking about Robbie Amell." Manuel Rondu says, "Hi from Montreal. I went to Montreal recently to get my permanent resident card. I stayed in the W Hotel there. I have nothing but the highest of regard for the W Hotel in Montreal. They treated me exceptionally well." Oh, Gary M. Conley, easy does it. Ah, boy. Robbie Amell wants to know when Firestorm is going to be on Arrow. Didn't Firestorm die? I feel like he died. Besides, if everything goes well with Code 8, Robbie's not going to have time to do any Firestorm work because we're going to make Code 8 through Code 17, which is 9 Code 8s, which is one less than the Fast and Furious franchise. So maybe we'll go to Code 18. No, wait a second. No, if we did Code 8 and we did all the way to Code 17, that would actually be 10. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tyler Dobson says, "Hello from the other side," a joke that surprisingly has not yet gotten old. Jesus. There's a second Firestorm. No, you're right, Brian Salisbury. There is a second Firestorm. And of course, Isabel Pepe, who just joined, wants to know what is Code 8. It's an interesting question. What is Code 8? See, what we're getting to do with Code 8 in terms of how vague the teaser is we're getting to deliver a product that is how we would deliver Arrow if I had my say. If I had my say, we would have released the preview for the first season of Arrow, like that big long preview that the CW released right around the upfronts, that ostensibly told the story of the pilot, and then I wouldn't release anything. No behind the scenes photos, no photos from upcoming episodes, no previews. I do the full Matt Weiner from Mad Men, totally hide all of my content. But that's just me. This is not a criticism of how it is done with the CW and Warner Brothers, and of course with international trailers. They always include spoilers. I'm not going to name names of networks, but sometimes they do, and I find it annoying. So if it were me, I would deliver it like we're delivering Code 8, which is no one knows what it is. Just that I'm involved, Robbie's involved, Jeff's involved, Son's involved, and to say nothing of a whole heap of people who will be thanked at the appropriate time that pulled out all the stops to make what you're going to witness at noon today happen. Code8.com. It's going to be great. Pamela Uefi, why is there Flash merchandise but not Arrow? My 4-year-old is your Mini. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. I'm not involved in the merchandise side of DC Comics or Warner Brothers or CW or anything like that. I do know that when we put out merchandise, it tends to sell well, I think, although I wouldn't know. They don't share those numbers with me. Oh, hi from me, Brooke. Yeah, we got like 11,000 people. I'm sorry, my wife just called me. She's going to call back again, and then I'm going to hop off in a second and call her. So what do you need to know? If you're signed up, if you signed up at code8.com, then you got an email probably around 10 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, actually, and you know what's happening right now. And if you didn't, then on my page, on everyone's page, on social media platforms the world over, at noon Pacific time, noon Eastern, oh my God, noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. You're gonna get a link. Gonna take you somewhere cool. Let's answer a few more questions. Melissa Queen finally got to see me live. Well, good for her. Hardik Basavar says, who would you support in Batman, Superman? I've answered this numerous times. Aquaman. So people are laughing at Robbie. Have I been missing something? Noe Solis says, are you going to WrestleMania? Maybe. Now I am going to WrestleMania, I think, but I'm going to visit. I have tickets. I've wanted to go to Jerry World for a very long time, so I'm excited for that. Ashley loves watching me live from work. I hope your boss isn't watching, Ashley. What do you do? I'm curious. That would be good, being at work, wherever you are. Someone comes on live. I'm excited. Look, I haven't done a ton on the live platform, only because I've been waiting for a couple of things. But I have high hopes for the live platform in the future and doing it in the field a little more often, so to speak. And especially as we move towards the summer and we move towards the international press tour of Turtles, assuming there is one, because I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm kidding. There is one. I'm going to utilize the live feature in countries that I've never been to, and hopefully at some red carpets and do some interesting things, pull some people into it, all that good stuff. Seth M. Hill wants to know when we find out how Oliver gets his season 1 bow. That's a good question, Seth. I've been wondering that myself. But the difference is I know the answer. Brad Muse says, two truths, I never am able to say that, 2 truths and a lie about the upcoming episodes of Arrow. About the upcoming episodes. Oh, God. there's reference made to an arc. Alex is nowhere to be seen. Oliver gets off the island. Christian Quintana says, any new charity campaigns coming up? Yes, possibly in a slightly different format. Been thinking about a couple. We're always going to have the F Cancer campaign for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is the photo that was posted to my Facebook page yesterday. Yes, we are going to have some new charity campaigns. I'm not sure exactly what that looks like yet, but stay tuned. You will be the first to know. I've sort of been in I wouldn't call it a moratorium on Facebook, but every once in a while I become somewhat internally stagnated with the content, and I want to create new stuff, and I find it better to just sit back and think about it for a second, because what often happens is I don't come up with the idea for new content on Facebook. You guys come up with the idea for new content on Facebook, which ultimately is the beauty of an interactive page. So, all right, I've been on for 11 and a half minutes, and I've only had 2 sips of my coffee, possibly more. There's a video log, so. But I will say that today is a very exciting day. Code 8 is an idea that Robbie and Jeff Chan brought to me probably last year around this time, and it was an ambitious idea, and they have delivered an ambitious product. I'm very proud to be involved with it. I think that everyone's going to really enjoy it. I think that you're going to be blown away by the quality and the potential richness of a cinematic universe. Okay? Or maybe television universe, I don't know. Either way, in about 48 minutes, go to code8.com. Okay? There will be a link. Thank you, Facebook. Arrow tomorrow night. And I will be around with a lot more content this week and news about what I'm doing later in the week. I don't know why that news hasn't come out yet. Maybe it has and I haven't been paying attention. Okay. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.